start recording and we go to AWS Academy. We log in using our standard username and password for students. Okay, and we go to the Cloud Foundation in modules. We go to the module number 10. Okay, module number 10 and lab 6. Scale and load balance over your architecture. We click on this. And we can start lab. Now we start lab because it takes a long time to start the lab. So we start it immediately and then we wait until this yellow circle turns to be green. After it turns to be green, so we can start AWS. But until then, we can go and see what we are going to do. Okay? You try to understand the scenario first, because we need to understand the scenario to know exactly what we are going to do in the lab. So suppose there is a company, and this company is selling online products like T-shirt online. So this guy, a business guy, who gave you this website, and he want to give you this website because he expect to do offers every Friday. You know about Black Friday, Yellow Friday. He's doing Friday offers. So, but normally all the week we have few users, but over the weekend we have hundreds and even thousands of users. So he want to make sure that when time arrives to Friday arrives, so and the website is working, it is there and available. Okay? Because if we apply or we work or we give this website to one server, it's going to be down because one server cannot handle thousands of users. But we want to make it on the cloud because the cloud can expand the server. So not only one server, but can be up to 2, 3, and 4, even up to 6 servers. This way, for example, we can say minimum 2. So during the week, we can work with 2, and during the weekend, we can increase it up to 6 because to handle more requests from users. Okay? If we look at the initial setup, it's very easy. We have a public subnet in availability zone A and B. We have also private subnets in availability zone A and B. We have also the website is installed on web server 1, and it has RDS database. So it has all the products like T-shirt products are saved into this database. And we have the web server. The web server is only one single web server. This scenario is not good because only one server can have a problem during the Fridays. We need to have this web server expanded to many servers with the autoscale. If this is the first screen. The second screen is very important. This is what we are going to do. This is what we are going to do. We are going to do autoscaling group, and this autoscaling group is going to expand the web server to many servers during the peak time. We need also application load balancer. The application load balancer is receiving the traffic from the internet gateway from the internet and distribute the traffic on all the available web servers. For example, if it's only 2 servers, the load balancer is going to divide the users to the 2 web servers. If we have more than 2, like 4 or 6, it's going to divide all the traffic to the 4 or the 6 devices all over inside the autoscaling group. Okay, so you can say this is the final result. This is what we need. This is the final result we need. We need to create, first, we need to create AMI, which is Amazon Machine Image from the web server, from this web server. And then we are going to create, here is the tasks. If you look at the tasks here, we need to create AMI first. We need to create Amazon Machine Image, and then we create a load balancer to distribute traffic on all the devices. We need also to create a launch template for which the AMI is needed, and then a scale group or auto scale group to create the minimum, maximum, and the desired capacity of the scale group. Now it's ready. We can click now on AWS. Okay, but I cannot. Can see this. I want to move it. Okay. Okay. It's better to work like this. Here the instructions. Okay. We go again, click here. Okay. So if we go back to the steps here, we go to the task number one. Task number one is create an AMI for the auto scale. We go to the Amazon and we go to the EC2 instances or EC2 service. EC2 service. Okay. And first of all, we go to the instances and then to see the web server. Okay, this web server one is the server which holds the website. It has the website installed together with the database. If we click this one, we click on it and then go to the actions, and from images and templates, we create an image. Of course, this image has a name. We have to put the name, so we can get the name from here. This is web server AMI. Just copy and go back and paste the name, and then again here and write the description of the image. Okay, and then go to create image. After creating the image, you can go to the left-hand side. You will find AMIs here, images, and under images you will find AMIs. Click on AMIs, you will find the image we have just created, because we will need this when we create a launch template. Okay, this way we finish task number one. We go to task number two. Task number two is create load balancer. Before creating load balancer, we need to tell the load balancer which devices you are going to distribute traffic to. So we create target groups, and then we create the load balancer. So we go back and we go to the left-hand side, we'll find target groups here under the load balancing, target groups. You click on target groups and then create a target group. For the target group, we go to target groups. By default, it is selected in instances, and this is what we want. No change. And then target group name, you can take the target group name from here, from the lab, from the instructions. So we copy this and put it here. Okay, and here we go down until we find what we say VPC, and we select the network, which is lab VPC, and go down until the next, because I think there is no other options here. Let me check again. There is nothing. Okay, we need to create next. And then don't select anything because we are going to register this automatically. We click next and create target group. This way we created the target group. This is the first step of task two. The second step of task two is to create the load balancer. So if you go to the load balancers here, you need to create a load balancer. We click here and go to the left-hand side, click on load balancers and create a load balancer. We have many types of load balancers. The application load balancer, this is the first type. The second type is network load balancer. The third type is gateway load balancer. What we need is to create application load balancer, because this is HTTP, is application layer protocol. load balancer. Go down and you will find a create button here. Just click this button and you got to go with the instructions. Go and find the load balancer name from here. This is lab ELB. Go back and copy and paste this name here. And for the network settings, you click on the network, which is lab VPC. And here we have the availability zones. You select the availability zones and select the corresponding public subnets. So click the first one and click the public subnet and click the next one and create or click the public subnet. If it is selected by default, there is no way to change or there is no need to change. If it is not selected, you have to select it. But if it's selected by default, there is no change. So public subnet 1, make sure that it's public subnet 1 and public subnet 2 for both availability zones. For the security groups, we have the default security group. We don't need it. So we click here on the X button, we close it, and then we go to the drop-down list and select the web security group. And that's it. This is the web security group. For the listeners and routing, you go and select the target group, which is lab group, which we have created before. I told you a couple of seconds ago that if we want to create load balancer, we need to create a target group. This is the target group for the load balancer. Walaikum salam. Now we go down. I think we have to check back because if we forget any step, the lab will not work. So this is web security group, okay. And okay, we don't have anything else. We just go down and create load balancer. Okay, so we created, now we have our load balancer. Actually, we still have some steps here. We still have some steps. We go down, we have task 3, which is create launch template and auto scaling group. These are the last steps here, but they are very important and very difficult. If you forget something, the website will not work. And okay. Okay, so we go to this launch template to the left-hand side. You will find instances, and under the instances, you'll find launch templates. You click on launch templates, and then create launch template. Go back and get the name, copy the name, and put it here. This is the launch template, and here you can also check the AMI, which AMI we have created one. So you click on my AMIs. And from the drop-down list here, we have my owned by me, or my owned by me. If it is not selected by default, you click on it. Otherwise, you can go immediately just to click on my AMIs. You will find web server AMI selected by default. Okay, so what I have done here, I clicked only my AMIs. Okay, for the instance type here, you have to select the instance type, which is T2 micro. You have to write down it to T2.micro and select from the drop-down list the T2 micro. The key pair, for the key pair, select the VOC key as normally we are doing in the previous labs. For the network settings, don't change anything. Don't select the lab VPC. If you select lab VPC, it will stick to the lab VPC. We want this launch template to be like an image. It can work with any network settings. Don't select anything in network settings. We need only the create the security group. So select an existing security group from the drop-down list. Go and search for web security group and select it. Okay. And here we'll also go down, we have another choice, which is very important, the CloudWatch. You go to the advanced details and select CloudWatch, detail the CloudWatch monitoring. Make it enabled. Detailed CloudWatch monitoring. I will show you why we need the CloudWatch monitoring just a couple of seconds. Okay, and that's it. You just create launch template. Before clicking, make sure that everything is okay. Before clicking, just the name, the AMI, which is default AMI, and then T2 micro, key pair, security group, also the CloudWatch. CloudWatch here, I think here, detailed CloudWatch monitoring enabled. Now we create launch template. Okay. And from this launch template, we create the Autoscale group. Just click on it. And then from actions, you create Autoscale group. Autoscale group. From the launch template, create Autoscale group. Now we have many steps here for you. If you find in the instructions, it is referring to step 1, step 2. It refers to the left-hand side. You'll find the list of steps here to the left-hand side. We are in step 1. Step 1, we need only the name of the auto-scaling group. The name of the auto-scaling group, lab auto-scaling group. Copy it and put it back. And then for the launch template, it's by default selected because we selected it when we started. And go to next. And for the network, you select the VPC, lab VPC. And now you need to select the private subnets because we will scale according to how many users entered into the database, logged in users at the same time. So accordingly, we need to select here, we select the private subnets, not the public. So click here and select the private subnets. This is the first private subnet, and this is the second private subnet. We select the private subnet 2 and private subnet 1. Make sure that you are in lab VPC, not the default one. Okay, and then next. Here, we need to attach to load balancer because this auto scaling, we are going to increase and decrease according to the requests of the user. So we need to expand the number of devices according to the load balancer coming traffic. The traffic coming from the load balancer. So attach to existing, click on this, attach to existing load balancer, and select from the list, choose from the list lab group HTTP. Lab group HTTP. Okay. Let me check because as I told you, if I forgot just single step, it will not work. So VPC availability zone selected, attached to existing additional settings. Okay. There is for additional settings. It is not here, I think. Turn on elastic load balancer. No. I think is the next step. If you go to next step, you go to the last, it's here. Enable group metric collection with CloudWatch. Okay, it's not in the same place as the lab instructions, but it is in different location. So here we select the desired capacity, and we are in step what? Step 4. Step 4. We go to the desired capacity, click 2, and for the minimum is 2 and the maximum is 6. This means this is the average. The average is 2. We increase it to up to 6. For example, if we have 2 or up to 6, 2, 3, 4, up to 6. Okay. Now we, according to which policy you are going to increase the number of devices, according to a policy. You click on target tracking scaling policy. And then name this policy as here. This name is very important. Here, the name is lab scaling policy. Copy this name, the target policy, and paste it here. And which policy you are going to increase, how many users are logged in at the same time, or the CPU utilization. So we select CPU utilization. CPU utilization, average CPU utilization should be up to 60%. If it is over than 60%, we start to increase one more server. Okay. I think we don't have anything else. Let me check. CPU utilization. Okay, next. Oh, the last one is tag, which is lab instance. Okay, copy this. We need lab instance. Go to the lab itself and then next. Again, next. And the last one is tag. So add this tag name and put here lab. No, not lab scaling. Sorry. This is not lab scaling policy. Should be what? Should be lab instance. Lab instance. Okay. It should be lab instance. And now next. So this is the last step here. We create auto-scaling group. Create auto-scaling group. Okay. Now we are ready to monitor our website and see when it has many users at the same time. We see the number of servers. We want to see this with our eyes. We want to see it in act. Like we have all the minimum, which is 2 servers, and we try to simulate that there are many users in Friday and they try to buy something. And then we see how many devices are there. It's not 2, is increasing to 3, and then increasing to 4, like this. So we need to open 3 screens. Here we need to open 3 screens. The first screen is to the left-hand side, you will find target groups. And here, if you click on the lab group here, you will find these are the target group. Just forget about this for now. Forget about this. We don't need it. We need the ELB. Where's the ELB? Load balancers. For the load balancer, click on the load balancer and copy the DNS name. From the left-hand side, load balancers, and click on the load balancer and copy the name up2.com. And open new incognito window and paste the location of the address of the load balancer. This is the first screen. This is the first screen. The first screen, this is the website. This is our website, which has t-shirt simulation, like t-shirt, and many users are coming to the website. But we are not counting how many users. We are counting the CPU utilization. It's now 0%. We need to wait until it is 100%, means we have hundreds of users logging at the same time. There is no user now, or just average users. So the CPU utilization is very low. Don't touch anything. Just leave this screen for now. We are monitoring. This is the first screen you have to open. Leave it for now. And return back to this screen and go to the target groups. And this is click on the lab group, and then here this is the second screen. There's target groups, and then click on the target group, and this is the second screen. If we click, there is no devices at all. Not because it is 0, because it is not refreshed yet. So if you refresh it now, you will find 2 devices, and this is the minimum. Okay. This is the second screen. So the first screen is this screen. This is the website screen. The second screen is how many devices are working right now. How many devices are working to handle the requests from the user? We have 2 devices now. Now we go to the dashboard and click on right click on the dashboard and open link in new window. And from the new window, you search for CloudWatch. CloudWatch. And click on the CloudWatch. And this is the third screen you have to monitor. In the CloudWatch, click on the All Alarms. All Alarms. You will find here two alarms. One is CPU utilization over 60, which is we are looking for. This is created when we create, like the steps, we have a checkbox and enable CloudWatch, and this creates these for us. This is created for us. Now what we are going to do, okay? What we are going to do, look at me. We have three screens. One screen for the website, one screen for how many servers, and one screen for the CloudWatch. We are going to the website and we have Friday offer. We simulate that there are many hundreds and thousands for users at the same time. Let's do this, okay? Load test. If you click on load test, this is going to change the CPU utilization to 100. This is like simulation. This website is extensively working. Now we go to the how many devices are working. If we go to this tab, you will find two devices. Even if you refresh, but they should be more than two because the website is extensively used. What is the problem? Because the problem is because the CPU utilization is not in effect in the alarm. It is not affecting the alarm so far. We should wait until it affects the alarm. How to do? We go to the alarm itself and then wait until this is turned in alarm. We refresh many times. Okay. I will stop. I will pause recording here because this will take about 5 or 6 minutes. We go back. We found that the alarm is turned from okay to in alarm. Actually, now is in alarm. Now we go back to the target group here. We still have two. What is the problem? Because we didn't refresh. So if you refresh from here, you'll find three devices. Now we have three devices. If you refresh back, it's going to be increased to 4. I think it's going to be stopped at 4. Huh? You have 4. Congratulations. I dream of if I have 4, but 4 wives. This is gonna be added to the recording. 4 and 4 servers. Okay, we have 4 now. Okay. Okay. So now I know that this website, after running this website is extensively running and has millions of users, thousands of users, and it has been handled by four up to now is 4 devices. Even after maybe after half an hour, it will be increased to 6 servers. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much. And I will close the recording, but I don't know, it hangs over. Yeah, okay, stop recording.